book lovers, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you all must be knowing, I was planning to travel back to India. So the first thing that I did was order a couple of books from Amazon, and today we'll be reviewing what all I've bought, and I'll be sharing them with you guys, and you can let me know how you feel about them. So the first packet that I have over here is The Priory of Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. Now, The Priory of Orange Tree has been on my TBR for like ages now, and now finally I've been able to get my hands on it. And there's also a next part coming to this book in February 2023 named The Fallen Knight or something. So I'm really excited to read this by that time, and hopefully in the next year we'll read that as our favorite book or something. And it's quite chunky, as you can see, so I'm really expecting a long time to finish this one, so fingers crossed. So the next one that we have in line is a special edition book. Now I ordered quite a few of these, the golden edges one that you get on Amazon. So I ordered a poetic collection as well, and let me just open this one anyways, because who really wants these plastic wraps around? Yeah, so here it is. Now this book is actually a combined edition of few of the best works of Edgar Allan Poe, and I really wanted to add this to my collection in the library. So I think hardbound books are the best way to do that. They are pretty long lasting and look good on the shelf as well. And this one came with the golden sprayed edges. I have ordered a couple of these styles, and the inner cover is light soap, which looks really beautiful. So welcome to my shelf. The next book looks like a very light book. I am not really sure what did I order. That was, it was the Sudha Murty's book that I actually wanted to order for such a long time. It's Wise and Otherwise. It has a great storyline, and I think it's recommended for all age groups to read. Even YA, adult, everybody would really enjoy this a lot. So I do recommend you to give this a try. It's pretty short for you guys to try on, and for people who actually like simple language in books rather than very complex kind of a plot setups, I think this would be a great fit for you as well. The next package that we have over here is Dracula by Bram Stoker. This is also a golden sprayed edges edition for the book, and I actually ordered this one around Halloween somewhere. You see, I actually always wanted to have a copy of Dracula in my shelf as well. So this haul would basically be me adding to the collection that I always wanted to add, and just stacking up books in my shelf, even though I've already read this particular book like 3 or 4 times previously. Mostly all the time around Halloween itself, I would read or reread this book. I think this is one of the best classic books out there, which you can read probably in a spooky mood, or if you're looking for some horror classics to be read upon. It's also listed under the top 100 books on Goodreads as well, so you might want to give this a try. And while I have read this and I also want to reread it multiple times, I think it's good to have it on my shelf as well. And the next book that we have in our stock is a very beautiful book about which people have been raving over the Bookstagram and maybe on BookTok too for the last 1 year. It's Hotel Magnifique. Now, Hotel Magnifique is actually by Emily J. Taylor, and before we talk about the storyline of this book, I just wanted to show you how beautiful this book is. Itna sundar! Now, as you know, few books actually demand their summaries to be read, so I'm just going to read ahead this one for you guys. The legendary Hotel Magnifique is like no other, a magical world of golden ceilings, enchanting soirs, flowing fountains with champagne. It is changing location every night, stopping in the same place only once a decade. This is giving me kind of the Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern vibe. I think it looks similar to that, so that's the reason why I'm actually attracted to it. So when the Magnifique actually comes to their hometown, the 17-year-old Janie hatches a plan to secure jobs over there for herself and her younger sister to escape the dreary existence they currently have. Luck is on their side, and with a stroke of luminous ink on paper, the sisters are swept into the world of opulence and adventure. But Janie soon begins to notice the sinister cracks in the hotel's decadent facade. Who is the shadow martyr who presides over the Magnifique? And can the girls discover the secret behind Hotel's magic and the real cost of all this glittering life? I'm telling you, few books actually call out to you like no other. I've been waiting to read such a fantasy book for a very long time, and I've heard such great reviews about this book and that I really wanted to try this one. So I bought this one up and I'm sure I'm going to love it. Please be good. And we are almost near the end because I have the final packet that came. Oh, this has 2 books. And I think, both of them are the special editions one. I'll just show you like here. And we'll go with the first one, which has sadly not come in a wrap box. And why is the sticker there? Why do you do this? So guys, I've been trying to remove this, but it's leaving that white and sticky cast over here. So I'll get rid of this later. Anywho, to tell you what the book is about, it's actually a combined edition of Iliad and the Odyssey. So for those of you who don't know about this book, it is one of my favorite classics. In fact, I've listed them in the top 10 classic books that video. I'll just try to link it over here if I can find it, or you can find the link in the description box. Talking about this book, it's actually a combined edition of my favorite 2 Greek mythology stories. Now, one of the story actually focuses around the Trojan War story that actually happened. The second focuses around what happened in the background when people were returning back after the Troy War was over. And that's how these 2 books came together. The book also has a beautiful inner cover design, as you can see, with golden sprayed edges even at the back side as well. And it has a quotation listed down over here as well. I think this would look great on the shelf, either kept this way or that way. And finally, I have something special for my Greek mythology shelf as well. Now, the final book of today's haul is The Great Gatsby or The Great Gatsby. We have varied pronunciations all around the globe. Anywho, you must be wondering, Yamini, what is a romance book doing on your shelf? So this book is just an exception. I really loved this book, reading it, and even like the movie as well. There were some ifs and buts regarding the story, but overall I think it's a great read. So I really wanted to add this to my collection. Now the ending of this book is not really a happy one, at least not from my perspective, but the overall story is great. So for people who actually love romance books and money gambling related stuff, they might want to try this one out. You might enjoy it. And that, my friends, were all the books that I've bought. Just look at this gleam. These are all the special sprayed edges one that I got, and then I also got these. These were all the books that I got this year. I hope you had a great time watching this video. I had a great time unboxing these books with you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and if you have made into the video so far, I would really like to know which of these books did you really like and which you would be excited to read ahead. So do let me know them in the comments down below. Now I'm really not sure how many more books I would be able to read because the next upcoming few weeks would be even more hectic. I just hope I get a chance to connect with you very soon. So until then, keep your coffees warm and your TBRs long, and keep yourself warm as well because winter is almost here. Have a happy time reading and enjoy your days, whatever activities you are planning to do in the festive season. Goodbye.